Let me grab Lori in Manhattan Beach, who's reached out to us via email. Lori, thank you for listening in Manhattan Beach. Let me see here. So your husband and you are planning on a vacation for a few days, huh? Between Christmas and New Year's before the end of the year?
Yeah, we were supposed to go with another couple.
Okay, and now what's gone wrong? Why can't he do it?
My husband keeps saying that he has too much on his plate and, mentioned it with work, but he works a corporate job. So it's pretty slow this time of year, so it doesn't add up. And he mentioned, I should just go away with my friends, but I don't know. I can't.
Hold on, I'm confused.
Yeah.
If he has too much on his plate, how can he get away with his friends?
Oh, sorry. He said I should go away with my friends.
Oh, you should go away with your friends because he's busy. And you don't believe it because his job wouldn't call for something like that?
Days for his job, so it just doesn't make sense.
Wait, what does he do for work? Your phone kind of cut out.
He just has a corporate 9-to-5 job.
Come
so
on.
it kind of shut down. I know. So I just feel like something.
Everything shuts down that week.
That's why I can't figure it out.
Okay, so, Lori, why is it that because he says, you're married, you should be able to trust each other. He should tell you something you believe in. Why is it you don't believe that he has things to do?
Well, I am hoping I'm just being paranoid. I've been cheated on a lot in the past and was engaged to someone and they cheated with a coworker. So I do get a little triggered when he says he can't go because of work. But I just can't get over that his work is so dead during this time. So why can't he go? Okay.
So Lori, hold on for 1 second. We can go for it. We can make this call before the holidays and see what's up. So Ryan's Roses continues in just a second. We are in Ryan's Roses right now, so don't move. If you missed Lori telling us about her husband, she tells us he says he's too busy between Christmas and New Year's Eve. They were going to have a trip. He's got, quote, too much on his plate, and he's encouraging her to go off with her friends. She doesn't believe him because she thinks his job is dead. It's a dead week. So she thinks something's going on. She just wants to know. Why is he encouraging her to go off with her friends? She thinks that seems suspect. Right. So, Lori, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on KISS. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on KISS.
You got it. Right now. Be very quiet till we find out what's going on, until we tell him he's on the air, Lori, okay?
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, is this Brett?
This is he.
Hi, Brett. My name is Penny. I'm calling from Penny's Pretty Petals. How you doing this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So actually, I make unique rose flower arrangements and deliver in the Manhattan South Bay area. And today we're offering a free dozen red roses that you can actually send to anybody that you'd like. My arrangements are free for you. We're just trying to do this promotion about once a month for local residents. And what I ask is that if you like my arrangements, then you refer me to friends and family, and hopefully you come back as a paying customer one day. But for today, this is absolutely free. I don't need cash. I don't need credit cards. I don't need anything from you. We can start with a note to whoever you want to send them to, and they're absolutely free.
Yeah, as much as I love free flowers, and free is so rare these days. I can, instead of flowers, do you do Christmas wreaths? Is that something you could do?
A Christmas wreath? I've never done one, but I am up for the challenge. Okay.
Yeah, just because I don't have anybody to send them to, so I guess maybe send them to a homeless shelter. I don't know what the note would just say, have a Merry Christmas, or just, something to help people pick up their spirit for the holidays.
Sure, I can do that as well. In addition to that, is there anybody in your life that you would just want to send flowers to as well?
How many free things are you giving out?
I can definitely do that as well. And it just if you have a wife or mom or anybody in your life that you would want to send flowers to on your behalf.
Honestly, if that were the case, just send out 2 homeless wreaths then. I mean,
Okay,
just try to help as
Brett,
many
your
people
voice
as
is being
possible.
broadcast on the radio. I need to jump in here. My name is Ryan Seacrest, and your voice is on the air. Thank you for the generosity and kindness in sending this to others that may appreciate it this time of year. But, Brett, we're here for a reason. I've got your wife, Lori, on the line. I'm just going to tell you what she told me. She thinks that there's a reason why you're pushing her to go off with her friends between Christmas and New Year's Eve. She doesn't believe you have to work and you have too much on your plate. So she's curious. What is the real reason why you're trying to get her to leave town, Brett?
Okay, well, Ryan Seacrest, thanks for asking. It's what I told her. There is not a real reason. There's not like I'm not doing anything shady. I just don't want to go on the trip. I mean, like, that should just be it. Like, we don't.
You don't want to go on the trip? You don't want to spend time with your wife?
Look, I don't mind spending time with my wife. I just don't want to go with another couple. It's just I don't.
You don't
wanna
like
go
the
with,
couple?
It's more complicated than that, I would say. Let's just say that there's some issues and leave it at that.
Well, what are the issues and why is it complicated? Your wife Lori wants to know.
You know what? I mean, if Lori wants to discuss this again at home, we can do that too, or you could just tell her.
All right, well, Lori, what is the complication? Do you know what he's talking about?
No, I don't.
Well, I'm curious to know what the complication is. So, Brett, here's the thing, bro. Why don't you just tell your wife that? Why act like there's too much on your plate and send her to go off their friends? Why not just say you think it's complicated with this other couple for whatever reason? Why not just tell her?
Because she keeps insisting. She's like, "Hey, we got to go away with these guys. We got to go and have some fun. Let's do these things." And I said to her, I was like, "Look, you can go with your friends or whoever and have a trip by yourself, or I would love to go on a trip with just you. Just me and you. Let's do that."
Did he say that to you, Lori? Did he
wife.
tell you that? Did he say it like that?
He mentioned it later, but I feel like it's rude because we already had plans with them for like a few months. So I feel like we need to follow through. We can't just cancel.
All right, let me distill this down to a thought, and I'm going to let you guys figure this out. Brett and Lori, the fact that you guys can't communicate is not good. And number two, the fact that your wife, Brett, thinks you're cheating on her because you're asking her to go off with her friends is bad. There must be a root reason why her head goes to that place. So I think the two of you need to spend some time alone together without the friends, without the other couple, and talk about this. Otherwise, it's going to go the wrong way in 2023.
And maybe you just be honest with the other couple. If you're that good of friends with them, Lori, just be like, "Hey, like me and Brett
we
are going.
need time.
Yeah,
Clearly,
we're going through
you
some
guys
stuff."
need to focus on yourselves because your wife, Brett, thinks you're cheating on her when you disappear. And there's a reason for that. So you got to find out why. I do want to go back to that Ryan's Roses. Like, you got problems when you think that the other person's cheating just because they're not around. I want to armchair quarterback. Tubbs, is that right?
I think that's the phrase.
Yeah. So I want to armchair quarterback for a second. Going back to Ryan's Roses, you've got Lori who writes to us, and she says that her husband is encouraging her to go off their friends between Christmas and New Year's and canceling a trip that they were going to have. And she thinks, oh, he's pushing me out because he's cheating. So why? Like, there's stuff going on in that relationship, even if he's not.
Right.
That just because he's not around, she thinks he's with another woman. That is a huge issue.
The fact that her brain went there, 100%.
And then we get him on the line. He doesn't want to send the roses to his wife or whatever to his wife.
Yeah, good
He didn't
point.
even acknowledge her. He didn't even bring her up. So it was like he intentionally didn't send the roses to his wife. I'm reading into that. And then he says, I don't want to go with this other couple that she wants to go with on this trip. Although I thought they were going alone. So I'm a little confused. Were they not going on a trip alone? Were they always going with another couple?
No, she mentioned the couple thing in the email.
All right. So, well, they need time alone. They got enough communication issues. They need to forget about everybody else and focus on themselves. But I wonder why, Sisney. Like,
Clearly.
Why did he cryptically say, I don't want to go with this other couple? It's complicated. Like, what's going on with that other couple and this couple?
Maybe
Like,
there's
just-
maybe
right,
there is
exactly.
maybe there is a reason for the wife to be second
Right? Maybe
guessing.
maybe he eyes
there's-
the other couple's wife.
Maybe there is some stuff going on.
Maybe somebody's just annoying in the other couple.
That
I'm
too.
telling you, who was texting about White Lotus last night?
Me.
Oh, can you guys stop?
We're
There's
not
no
going to give it
spoilers.
away.
I know how Tanya is sometimes, and she just like she'll say something and it'll
No,
ruin
but
it for me.
it's the same thing. Look, I mean, that Ryan's Roses could have been in White Lotus.
Yeah, true.
We don't know. If you think of White Lotus, we don't know why he thinks it's complicated. But if you watch White Lotus, there's a whole plethora of complications it could be.
Plethora.
You were like angry with him.
Me?
Yeah, I had to turn down my headphones. You were like yelling.
I wasn't yelling. I was just emphatic.
Well, I had to turn down my headphones. I was like,
Well, you must have had them up too loud.
Stop.
You're hearing all right?
you were yelling.
No, the guy was. I need the guy. Something's going on. I think something's going on with that guy.
Yeah.
But it does frustrate me a little bit. It does frustrate me a little bit when he is, he's telling us this stuff and it's complicated, but he won't tell us why. And his wife thinks he's cheating, but he won't tell us any information. So I don't know. I felt like we were going in circles for a minute.
It's interesting that the wife said it wasn't until later that he said he wants to go on a vacation with just her. Because at first he says, I don't want to go on this trip. I don't want to go on this trip. And then later he said, I don't want to go. I want to go with just you. She says he didn't say that until later.
But as their unofficial DJ therapist, they need to spend time alone together. Vanessa, what do you think about that call, Ryan's Roses, you heard a few minutes ago?
So I have a theory. It's either one of two things. Either one, he has a thing for the other woman, or the other guy has a thing for his wife.
You know what?
Because there's such strong feelings.
So in my head, it's an X, right? So on one side of my page, I see two people. On the other side, I see two people, and I crisscross them, and they're linked to the opposite diagonal lines, and that's what I was picturing as well. So either he's been caught looking at her, or she's been caught looking at him, the other her and him. I think it distills down to that, Vanessa. I like that theory. In my mind, I think you're probably right.
One drunken night.
I think it has to be that.
It's complicated, he said. The two of them need to spend Christmas alone together. Or they have kids. I can't remember. But all right, Vanessa, thank you for listening. I like the way you just sort of break it down.
Yeah, thank you.
No worries. Thank you.
Okay, take care. 102.7 Kiss FM. Let's go. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, who is out. So, dear Ryan, Tanya, and Patty, my neighbors told me they saw my husband on their Nest Cam in their house while they were out of town. I'm shocked and embarrassed because I think I know why he was there. Let me grab Megan. So we're trying to figure this out. Why was your husband? Why do you think your husband was at the neighbors?
Well, so I'm really good friends with my neighbor's wife, and she has one of those Nest like doorbells,
Right.
And it looks like my husband's on the camera.
But why was he over
that
there?
He went into the house. I don't know. He didn't even tell me that he went over there. Like, the neighbors were out of town. They had a dog sitter over there, but and he didn't mention anything about it. And I've been hinting about hey, anything crazy happened, and he just is radio silent. And I don't know. I thought I'd call you guys.
So, but Megan, is there trouble? Has there been a history of issues with you and your husband in the past? Have you worried about him leading up to this?
He hasn't ever cheated. I can be a little jealous, and so sometimes he's I've caught text messages on his phone, but then he's always been able to explain it. But it doesn't when you just have a little tingly spidey sense. I just feel like something's wrong, and I don't know. I mean, it looks like him. They showed me the video. It looks like him.
But perhaps, I borrow stuff from my neighbors all the time. The other day, I needed a drill to put my curtain rod back up. I needed a wine opener the other day. So I'm constantly going to my neighbors for things. Is it possible that he just needed something?
But why wouldn't he tell me? I asked him if anything happened around the house. I didn't directly ask him to go over and
Also,
and
they were
have
out
a
of
fair
town.
next door. But
Yeah.
it's just weird that he didn't tell me that nothing happened. So what could be the reason to hide that you went over there? That's also a good reason to go there.
All right, so let's call him. We'll do that next, okay? Hang on one second. We're into Ryan's Roses. So I think the real strange thing here, let's bring Megan back up. I think the real strange thing here for Megan is that her husband was in the neighbor's house, and the neighbors were not there, and the neighbors didn't know that he was coming into the house. Like, they just saw him on the Nest Cam. He was not invited to come over. They were shocked to see Megan's husband in their house while they were away. I mean, that seems
who let him
very, very weird. Who let him in, Megan?
Oh, they had a dog sitter staying with them. Her name's Everly.
Everly. And this is the woman you talked about in your email. You said she's flirty.
Yeah, she's a little bit younger. It's not like she's like 18, but she's like, I think just graduated college and is always, like, if she's dog sitting, she's always jogging in like little, like just her sports bra and little shorts. And she always is somehow around in the neighborhood. I don't know. I'm not a fan.
Okay, you're not a fan, clearly. All right, we're going to call him now. I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, we're going to do that now. Tony's going to offer him some roses. Stay very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Let's see if we can find out, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is Danny there?
This is he.
Hi, Danny. My name is Rosie. I just opened a new flower shop called Rosie's Roses. We're right here on Arrow Highway, and I just wanted to call and offer you some free roses because we're new to the area and we just want to get our name out there. So would you like me to send some roses for you today on your behalf?
They're free?
Yeah, I don't need any of your credit card information, just the name of who you want to send them to and the address. And I'll get them out by 1 p.m.
Well, if they're free and you're sending roses, can you send them to elementary and send them to the teacher's lounge?
Sure, I definitely can. Do you have a specific name that I can leave them there with, or just the lounge?
No, just say welcome back, teachers.
Okay, and love Danny?
No, don't put my name on it. Just anonymous.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Danny, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. Thank you for that very kind gesture of sending the roses to the teacher's lounge. That is, as Tanya said, very sweet. We have your wife, Megan, on the line. Reason we're calling, Danny, is she's curious about the trip you took over to your neighbor's house when they were out of town. You went in their house when the dog sitter was there? Does that sound familiar?
Wait, what is this?
So you went to your neighbor's house when they were out of town, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, what did you do? What did you need to go over there for? That's why we're calling.
All right. There was a water leak. There was a dog sitter there, and she ran out asking for help. There was water spraying everywhere. I guess the dog had kicked the faucet off and like in the tub, and there was water spraying everywhere. And the girl who was dog sitting ran out, and I was passing by, and I went in and like helped her get it straight in there and fix the leak. So that's what happened.
And did you know this woman?
The dog sitter. Yeah,
Everly was her name. Everly. Yeah. Do you know Everly?
Yeah, I know her. I know who she is. Yeah, she's a girl in the neighborhood.
Okay, so Megan, do you want me to tell him what's going on? Megan thinks that something is going on with you and possibly Everly, and that's why you were over there. I mean, Megan, you can speak if you wish.
I'm just like, why didn't you tell me? Like, if there was this big thing with the water and all this stuff, I'm just trying to wrap my head around why my husband, like, so the Fingerton sent me the video. You were on their Nest camera. And that's why I've been, like, weird the past few days, asking about what you've been up to.
So you call me on the radio? Like, I can't even believe that you're doing this, but...
Don't even worry about that. Is there something going on with you and Everly, the dog sitter?
There is absolutely nothing going on with us, and I just didn't even think it was that big enough of a deal to, like, mention it, honestly.
So truly you went over to fix the leak.
100%.
Megan, you know your husband. Do you believe him?
He's really handy and a very good man, which is why I married him. It's just that I don't understand why you didn't just tell me about a massive, like, having to turn off the neighbor's water. Like, we're very close with the Pinkertons. Like, you know that, like, that's something that they would probably want to know, that there was an incident in their house. Like, I'm just my brain's reeling right now.
I don't even know what to say. You've, like, freaked out over nothing. It was not even a big enough deal for me to mention it to you.
All right. Well, listen, Megan, you've heard his reasons, and so I think you guys can talk about it further, but it's about all we can do here. Thank you for reaching out to us, and good luck. All right, Megan?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Megan. Thank you, Danny. So Megan and Danny just on the line, and Megan was worried that her husband was in their neighbor's house while their neighbors were out of town, didn't know he was going to be there. They saw him in their Nest Cam. There was a dog sitter apparently who his wife, Danny's wife, is not a fan of, and she thought maybe something was going on with her husband, Danny, and the dog sitter, and that's why he was in the house. Well, and by the way, it sounded suspect. And so we get him on the line, and he sends the flowers. A beautiful gesture. He sends the flowers to the teacher's lounge at a school as a thank you, anonymously. And then he says, oh, I was in the neighbor's house because the dog sitter, Everly, was looking for somebody to help because the dog kicked the faucet off the tub and there was water gushing everywhere.
Right.
And I had to go out and fix it. I mean, it all sort of almost sounds too perfect.
Not really, though.
I mean, it almost sounds... So you believe him? You think he really, at the moment she was crying for help, he ran in there and fixed the leak?
I mean, I'm sure she wasn't crying for help, but I'm sure she probably was frazzled and was just like, somebody help me, or you know what I mean?
But wouldn't their neighbors, the owners of the home, have known about this leak? Mm-hmm. And because they're the ones saying, hey, your husband was in our house. They didn't say, your husband was in our house, thank him for fixing our leak.
No, because think about it. If you're watching somebody's home and their dog and there's a huge something happens, you try and fix it without them knowing before they come back. I've done that before. I've like messed up somebody's air conditioning while I was house sitting and I had somebody come and fix it and never told them.
I don't know. Patty doesn't believe him. I don't think.
I thought it was really strange that he'd send flowers to a teacher's lounge. And anonymously, like, why wouldn't he want those folks to know he's sending them flowers? So my thinking is that he has someone in there that he wants to impress. Someone at that school.
So not even anything to do about the house.
Yeah,
the dog
not
sitter?
even.
There's
No.
a teacher there?
Yeah.
Or he's just trying to make a good impression with somebody at the school?
Yeah. Someone.
Have we become this cynical? The man is, I mean, I thought it was a random act of kindness. And yet we've done so many Ryan's Roses calls, we think, no, he wasn't being kind. He was trying to impress a teacher.
Random. Yeah.
All right, let me grab Tessa. So, Tani, you believe Danny. Patty does not. I'm on the fence. I thought I was not believing him, and then the story sounded pretty good, but now it almost sounds too good to be true. Tessa, what did you think?
The whole thing just sounds fishy to me. If that's really all it was, if you went in there to fix, a bathtub or whatever, I just don't get why you wouldn't mention it. You know what I mean? And yeah, especially if you know the neighbors, wouldn't you tell them or mention it to them at some point? I don't know.
And Megan,
it was a funny story that you would share.
Megan, had some sort of concern, so something wasn't right in that relationship.
I know, but Ryan, sometimes you even know this. You're a victim of this. At the end of the day, if your partner says, what happened today? And a lot of things happen to you in a day, but you're just so tired that you're like, nothing. You just don't share it. But
if I fixed a leak, I would feel like a superhero.
No, you wouldn't.
Share that with everybody.
You would not.
Yeah, because I'm not handy. been a big deal to me. I've probably called my parents. Tessa, thank you for calling.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. So we'll leave it at that. Split decision here. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. If it's a public service, if there's an issue in your world, you can't sort it out, come to us and we'll try our best. From Claudia in La Habra, she thinks that her husband is cheating on her with her own sister who's just moved to town. So let me get her on the phone. She says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, my parents got my husband a gift certificate for skydiving out in Paris Valley. That's where I went skydiving. There's no way I'm doing that, so he took my sister. She recently moved to the area, so I thought it was fine for both of them to go without me. Ever since, those two have seemed extremely close. So, Claudia, can you tell me more about what you've seen since they went tandem together skydiving?
Yeah, so they're just like, I keep seeing like her name pop up on his text messages. They're just like texting a lot more than like a sister and brother-in-law should. And like, I'll come home and she's drinking wine in the kitchen, with him, and they're laughing, and it just feels weird. It feels
it feels uncomfortable to me. Have you not said to your sister what's going on, or to your husband?
I have. I mean, my sister and I have had like these kinds of things happen in the past, and like she's just, she's like that one of those girls that's always trying to find herself, and she kind of uses people to her advantage, and she plays the victim, and so it's really hard to she's had like some depression problems in the past, and it's just really hard to sometimes communicate with her.
Well, why did she move to the area? If she's that kind of person, why'd she move close to you?
I think she's trying to get more like grounded and get, more mature. She got a new job, and I don't know, like maybe having me around is like, a little bit.
How many years apart are you guys?
She's 3 years younger.
Have you ever been close?
Yeah, I mean, when we were kids, like we would like build Barbie worlds together.
All right. Here's the thing. Yeah. Let's call your husband. I'm interested to see what's going on. I don't like it that she's in your place drinking wine with your husband and then texting him behind your back.
Right.
Yeah. Either nothing's going on, but she's trying to make you think it is, or it is.
Do you worry? I mean, skydiving is a very bonding experience.
It's also life-threatening, so I would pass.
But I'm just saying, like, are you worried that they had some sort of connection because, after
that bonding?
It is. They do it on The Bachelorette all the time. I have.
The Bachelorette. Please, the least bonding thing in the world is being on a TV show.
They do, and they have like a near-death or crazy experience like that. It bonds them.
All right, listen, Claudia, that is craziness. All right, Claudia,
I don't think it is.
You have done it?
I have, skydiving.
And you felt like you got closer to the person?
Well, I did it by myself.
Right, so it's not that bonding.
Well, I've done it with somebody else.
All right, let's come back and call him. So Claudia thinks that her husband's cheating on her with her own sister, who's in the kitchen drinking wine and texting her husband. So there's only two things going on. One, her sister's trying to make it seem like something's going on, or two, something's going on. Claudia, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
We're going to call him. Now,
okay.
Sissany is going to offer him some roses. We want to see who he sends them to and what he puts on the card. Be very, very quiet, okay, until we find out a lot of information. And once we tell him he's on the air, then I'll bring you in, okay?
Okay.
All right, good luck. Here we go. What's your sister's name, by the way?
Stephanie.
Stephanie or Bethany?
Stephanie.
Stephanie. Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Here we go. All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this David?
Yeah?
Hi, David. My name is Yvonne. I'm calling from the Full Bloom Florist. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing fine.
So the reason I'm calling is we are new to the area, and we're actually around the corner of Euclid and La Habra Boulevard near the 7-Eleven. We're a brand new flower shop, kind of tiny, and I'm trying to promote my business. So what we're doing is asking local residents if they would like to receive a dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. Like I said, they're free. And I don't need any billing info or credit card info from you, just the name of the person you want to send the roses to.
Oh, okay. How'd you get this number? I'm confused, like, why you're calling me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have said that from the beginning. You may have purchased something online within the last 6 to 18 months and either clicked something to receive promotional offers from local businesses. That's how I got.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And it's totally free.
Totally free. I don't need anything from you, any cash or anything like that. We just hope that whoever you send the roses to, they like them and you refer us to friends and family down the road. It's something that we do once a month here.
Okay. And, like, I won't be charged, and you guys won't...
I wouldn't even have any information to charge you. Yeah. So they're absolutely free. It's a dozen red roses. Anybody that you would like to send them
to? Yeah. Her name is Stephanie.
Stephanie? Okay.
And
what would you like to put on the note?
Oh, yeah.
Well, before you actually give me the note, I have all these different types of cards, like birthday cards, romantic cards, thank you cards, I'm sorry, anything specific that you want me to pick out?
Do you have, like, a congratulations card, I guess? Or like
I sure do.
Okay. Yeah, then something like that would be great. How about congrats on your new gig, and then if you could just put "We love you," that'd be great.
We love you, and then who should I sign it by?
D&T, David and Claudia.
Okay, David, it is Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on Kiss FM. Good morning. I have your wife, Claudia, on the phone, Stephanie's sister. Why is Stephanie top of mind for you to send roses to?
Why are you?
Claudia, well, she just got a new job, and
they're roses. That's not
Sorry?
like a job. They're roses. It's not like a new job thing, like gift. That's
Look,
like
David.
a wife's gift.
I have to go a little more direct with you. Your wife's sister Stephanie is texting you directly. She's drinking wine with you at home. It's all happening in a way to make it seem like she's got something for you. So what is going on? Are you cheating on Claudia with her own sister? No. Hold on. Are you cheating on Claudia with her sister Stephanie?
No.
Physical or emotional?
No.
Are you spending time with Stephanie that you feel guilty about?
I don't feel guilty about it, but apparently it's a problem. But I mean, I don't understand why we couldn't have this conversation, Claudia, and you had to
No, we are, David. We are having the conversation. That's the point, Claudia. Tell him what makes you feel uncomfortable and why you think he's cheating.
It just feels like there's like emotions involved. Like ever since you guys went on the skydiving trip, now like I walk in and you guys are like laughing and drinking wine together and they're texting all day long. It's not appropriate. We just got married 6 months ago. Like it's not. This is like a time for us to be like in our honeymoon stage. You shouldn't be sending roses to my sister. You should be sending roses to me.
Well, listen. First of all, honey, you don't like roses. We've been over this. We've had you don't like them. And look, she moved here recently, and you had asked me, and we've had private conversations about how you've been concerned about her transitioning, and you were nervous about her. And I mean, if you want me to say it on the radio, I will, with her depression and all that stuff. I know your parents were worried, and yeah, like we've gotten close, but like family. Like she's like my sister. Like
but that's what she does. She tries to play a victim so that you can take care of her, and she doesn't need you to hold her hand. That's not your job as my husband. Okay, like that's our job. That's my job. That's my parents' job. It's inappropriate for you to do it because
I guess I thought that I was a part of the family, and I'm sorry I misunderstood that. And I signed the roses. I signed the roses from both of us, honey.
David, I don't love it. I don't love it. However, Claudia, I think maybe we should be questioning Stephanie. It sounds like her motives are in the wrong place here. Like we need to question her intentions.
Right.
And I think that's something for you to do right now. You've heard what David had to say. you should get to Stephanie immediately before David or anybody else does, and you should hear from her. I'm going to let you guys both go at this moment, but good luck, Claudia. Maybe it's not such a great idea that your sister's around right now.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
All right, good luck.
Okay. All right, thanks.
All right, bye. I'm just starting to think maybe Stephanie knows exactly what she's doing.
Right.
And David is maybe a little oblivious to it, but maybe David's not. Maybe David's not.
It is awkward. I don't know that if Michael was going to send my sister flowers,
roses.
but roses, still sign them from both of us. It just seems weird.
But right, I don't like if you're married, the first person you send roses to is the person you're married to, no matter what you're doing.
Especially after 6 months married.
Claudia's husband sent the roses to her sister. She thinks that there's some cheating going on or something going on, some affection going on between her husband and her sister. And did you believe David, her husband, that he doesn't think something's going on?
Well, I'm torn.
I mean, had he not sent the roses to her, I'd felt better about it.
Yeah, but he did sign them from both of us. But I'm wondering if that was something that he just did at the very last minute because he heard you moving the microphone.
You didn't hear me moving the mic. How do you hear me moving?
Are you kidding? It was so, as he was giving me the note, it's like,
no. Because, guys, I'm trying not to say anything, and I'm grabbing the microphone to say something.
Rookie mistake. How many years have you been doing this?
Can you hear this?
Are you kidding me? Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't think you could hear it on the air.
Sounds like a three-way call gone wrong.
Oh, well, that's broadcast? I thought it was just like, I can feel the microphone.
So that's where my gut is telling me, I think he was going to go with the sister. Maybe he is cheating. And then he heard all that, and he was like,
No,
this is
that is
fishy.
ridiculous.
And then he said, we love you.
Okay, just so you know, I stay very far from the microphone so I don't say anything. And then
Tanya.
when I'm about to come in, I grab it to get
I
close
know.
to my mouth.
I don't know why you do that.
Because I have to say something. You guys try it.
But you need to hold your horses a little bit.
My horses were held.
He wasn't even done with the note. Like that was crucial
I don't
information.
know when it's going to be done. Correct, which is why I didn't speak.
But you were.
I was not playing it like a fiddle.
Yes, you were.
I had it close to my mouth, so I'm in the queue to come in at the right time. Guys, you try coming in as the first voice on Ryan's Roses and call me later.
Well, how do I do that if I'm the caller?
You got it. That's for you to figure out. It's time for Ryan's Roses. It's time for Ryan's Roses as a public service. Here we go, Tanya. Dear Ryan and Sissany, we went away on vacation to Palm Springs last month with another family. I was exhausted one night and just went to bed while my wife stayed up with the other couple having drinks. Obviously, this is coming from him, the husband. Well, when I woke up, I saw that they had gone through quite a bit of wine, and for the rest of vacation, there seemed to be some awkwardness between the two of them.
Okay.
I also felt like my wife and the other husband went out of their way to avoid each other. It went from them being super chatty with each other to some serious tension. So let's go forensically on this. He goes to bed. She stays up with the other couple.
Seems harmless.
Right. If there's it seems, and then the three become two at some point. How would you feel about that? So let's get Josh on the line. Josh, good morning, and thanks for coming on. We appreciate you.
Good morning.
So our big question is, when you went to bed and your wife stayed up, there were three people up. Did three become two? Did your wife end up staying up with the other couple's husband?
I think so.
You don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I went to bed. They were all three up, and then when I got up in the morning, there was a lot more empty bottles of wine than when I went to bed, and you know, they were just acting weird with each other, and I just thought something happened.
That to me is the trigger. Is that they stayed up, they drank, okay, but then when there's weirdness and of avoiding each other afterwards, then that little voice in your head begins to start thinking, talking.
Oh, yeah, it was a completely different feeling and vibe from what it had been for the previous day. So,
Josh, one thing that we're all curious about that we think would have to be present if you're feeling all this. Did you have or do you have trust issues with each other? Is there any crack in your trust between you and your wife?
Never. That's what's got me so freaked out about this whole thing, that, she won't talk to me about it, or, and we've all been friends for years, and all of a sudden they're just like not, it was like they were strangers. They just kept avoiding each other, and it made me feel really, really, really weird.
Okay, we're going to put you on hold, Josh. We're going to come back. We're going to call your wife, okay?
Okay, yeah, I was wondering if you could do that thing where, you send flowers and kind of get her to, see how she responds. I mean, I'm really curious.
We know what we're doing.
Oh, okay.
Stand by. All right, we are going to call Josh's wife, and Patty, you know the routine, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that I have flowers that are going to be delivered to her
From
Josh's friend, and see how she reacts.
And we need the friend's name.
Yes, I have that already.
Oh,
wow.
Look at you doing your show over
Due
there.
diligence over there.
Wow.
I've been doing this for over 10 years.
Oh.
Oh.
Maca is working on
Maca's
that.
kicking in. We need some maca over here. All right, let's grab Josh now. So, Josh, we're going to call your wife. We're going to say some flowers have been sent from, what is the other husband's name?
Mike.
Okay, coming from Mike. We want to see. Be very quiet. We have to study her reactions, her behavior.
Okay, so you don't want me to say anything?
No. You don't say a thing. We need to really get as much as we can of her reaction and behavior here.
Okay.
To fully understand it, okay?
Yeah.
So, Josh, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your wife's name on Kiss FM.
Okay, Ryan, you have my permission to call my wife on Kiss FM.
Okay, Josh, here we go. Good luck.
Thanks.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Sophia?
Speaking.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
I'm fine.
Hi,
How are you?
my name's
Who is
Lupita.
it?
My name's Lupita, and I'm calling from Casablanca Flowers here in Hacienda Heights. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. What may I do for you?
Good. I'm actually calling because I need to confirm your address. I have here some flowers that are going to be delivered to you today, and I need to confirm the address and make sure that there will be somebody there to accept the flowers when they get delivered.
Yeah. Sure. Where are the flowers from?
I believe they're from Mike. It says here Mike.
I'm sorry, what? Mike?
Mike, yeah. And it comes with a note. So I want and
what does the note say?
I can't open it. I just know that I was told that
so sorry.
It has to be hand delivered to you.
You have to do me a favor. Please let me open. Please read the note, because I don't necessarily know that these. I don't know that I can accept the delivery, to be honest.
Do you not know anybody by the name of Mike? Is this a mistake?
It might be. I mean, I do know someone named Mike, but please read the note and let me know what it says.
Well, I don't think I can because I may get fired. But I did take the note, and it mentioned something about Palm Springs.
Great.
So just let me know what time you're going to be available.
No, I do not consent to this delivery. I do not. Please do not deliver these flowers.
Wait, I can't do that. I have to deliver them.
No, you can just not deliver them. I don't think it's actually. I don't know anyone named Mike. How about that? Is that easier?
Well, if I don't
consent to these, I do not consent to these flowers being delivered. You cannot deliver these flowers to my home. Completely and wildly inappropriate.
Oh, okay. I apologize. I didn't mean to upset you.
No, you didn't upset me, but I don't know anyone named Mike, so please do not deliver the flowers.
Sophia, it is Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now. We have your husband, Josh, on the line. Why are you so panicked about a delivery from Mike?
I don't know.
Well, here's what we know. We know that you were away with your husband and this other couple, and your husband went to bed, and you stayed up, and you and Mike were left alone after some wine, and he's concerned about what might have happened. And then we know that we called you, and you panicked about getting flowers from Mike, and so we're led to believe that you're cheating on your husband with Mike.
What? No.
What happened in Palm Springs?
All right, honey, hi.
What happened in Palm Springs?
Babe, I'm really sorry. Nothing happened in Palm Springs.
Really? What happened in Palm Springs? Something happened. Something changed. What happened in Palm Springs?
I promise, I would never cheat on you. I did not cheat on you. You have nothing to be worried about in that regard.
What happened? You two got so weird with each other the next day, made the whole rest of the trip uncomfortable for everybody. What happened in Palm Springs? Just tell me.
Mike, it's not that big of a deal. So please,
then what happened?
Don't freak out. But, Mike, I don't know. I think he drank a little too much, and he made a little pass at me. It was not that big of a deal. I really don't want anything to get weird for the kids. So I was just trying to.
What did he do? How did he hit on you?
Does that really matter?
Yeah, it does.
It really matters to you.
Yeah, it matters to all of us.
Yeah.
No, not if she didn't do anything.
Well, what happened?
I didn't do anything.
What happened? I mean, why wouldn't you just tell me what happened?
Mike is friends with Josh.
Yes.
So what
the
happened?
Kids are mainly friends, but honestly, I really don't want anything to get weird. But I guess he
Get
drank
weird.
a little
It
too much.
already is weird. What happened in Palm Springs? Just tell me.
Josh, I need you to calm down. He made a pass at me while we were drinking, and I obviously refused and went to
What
bed.
did he do? What do you mean he made a pass? What did he do?
Honey, I really don't want to talk about this right now, but
did he try to kiss you?
I promise nothing happened. Nothing happened.
Well, then why don't you just tell me? Tell me what did happen. What did he do? How did he make a pass at you? I mean, explain the situation.
I already did.
No, you didn't.
Suggested. He touched my leg, and then he tried to suggest that maybe we should go somewhere. And I think he was just very drunk. He obviously didn't mean it. The next day, he was very embarrassed.
He touched your leg, like.
He tried to.
Where? How?
Sophia, did you get yourself out of the situation?
Of course. There's nothing to be worried about. I understand that this isn't like a fun conversation, Josh, but truly, I would never do that to you. Mike is horribly embarrassed, and I just don't want anything to be weird for the kids.
Okay.
I would never, ever, ever betray you.
Sophia, Josh.
Yeah.
We're gonna let you guys go. Maybe Sophia, you want to tell him more off the air. And Josh, I think you have a conversation in your future with Mike coming.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to let you go. Thank you very much, Sophia, for your time. Josh, good luck. Well, I believe her.
No, I'm sorry.
You don't
if
believe
somebody's
Sophia?
If somebody's hitting on you,
Hold on.
opening that door.
Hold on. Very simply, we should break this down. Two couples go on a vacation. The kids know each other.
Mm-hmm.
They go away. Josh and Sophia and Mike, and we don't know his wife's name.
Yeah.
And Josh, married to Sophia, goes to bed. Mm-hmm. And Mike, and we don't know his wife's name, stay up. And Mike's wife goes to bed. Now you're left with Sophia and Mike, opposite couples. Apparently they drank a lot of wine.
Mm-hmm.
Next morning, Josh, married to Sophia, sees all the wine and notices that Mike is acting very strange around his wife. So he thinks something happened. Well, turns out they did stay up, they did drink wine, and Mike tried to put his hand on her leg and suggest they go somewhere, and she freaked out and went to bed. And Sophia, I was thinking that something was going on, and then I heard her, and I listened, and I had an expert study her voice behavior.
Right. Who is this expert? You?
Yes.
Okay.
And I determined that she did not do anything wrong.
I am on the opposite side of that because I have gotten drunk with many a married men. And I have.
Stop there.
What?
It just seems like a bad theme.
Well, no, I mean, I have we have coworkers that I've gotten drunk with Dimitri. He's happily married. Never once has he made a pass at me. And I'm saying, what was Sophia doing to invite this sort of pass? You know what I'm saying? Like, she was obviously giving off flirty vibes. I've gotten drunk with people that are married.
So you have been Sophia.
Yes, and I have not had somebody make. They don't make passes at
but
me.
That doesn't
because
mean
I'm not,
that doesn't mean Sophia gave off a vibe. That means the guy just decided to try something.
But who just tries? Like, a guy's not going to just try something if
Mike
she's not
had
getting
2
the
bottles
vibes.
of wine. He doesn't know. He's totally embarrassed. She said he doesn't remember what he did.
I just feel
you
like
can't just because you and Dimitri get drunk together, you can't set the world in the same example. All right, let's go to Ashley. Ashley, where are you on this?
Well, I mean, I have to say, it's good for her that, she stayed loyal to her husband. She was, she didn't do anything. But she really should have said something to him as well. I mean, that's her husband, and he has a right to know if, like, one of his friends is taking a pass on his wife.
For sure. Now, that's a whole separate conversation.
Right.
She needs to tell her husband what Mike did, and Mike needs to sort it out. For sure. Thank you, Ashley. Danielle, so you heard this. What's your view?
You know what? I don't. He should stop flipping out at his wife and go after the guy. Like, stop being friends with this guy. This guy's the one who made the pass.
True.
Like, have more faith in your wife. She obviously flipped out. Like, she probably didn't want to tell him because she was embarrassed. I say stop being friends with this schmo and trust your wife more.
Okay. So we got a lot of different opinions. Thank you, Danielle. Yes, Patty?
The fact that Mike apologized to Sophia means that in Mike's mind, he did think that Sophia was into it.
He did not think.
So he thinks that she was. So he was going in saying, hey, let's go somewhere else. And then she said, no, you're taking this the wrong way. Then he said, oh, you know what? I'm sorry. Meaning he's apologizing for thinking that she also wanted to take this to the next level.
I think he's apologizing for being a jerk.
Yeah.
This is why all of us are not together. It's time for Ryan's Roses. So this is a public service. If something is going wrong in your relationship and you can't get to the bottom of it, send us an email as a last resort. We will go through it. Patty will reach out to you and see if you want to come on the air. And we have an email that came to us. It says from Santa Fe Springs. It says, Dear Ryan and Sissany. So my boyfriend and I broke up about a year ago after 2 years together. We've got a son together. He's 18 months. Lately, he's been coming around more and spending a lot of time with us. I feel like it's back on, which is exciting, but I want to make sure I'm the only one. When I say he, I mean not the son, I mean the boyfriend. So, and the father. So Jillian is in Santa Fe Springs. Let me get Jillian on the phone. Hello, Jillian. Good morning. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
So we just want to get some facts here and make sure that we're clear before we go into the call. Your boyfriend, you guys were together, you broke up. You've got a son together, he's 18 months. Now, your boyfriend, is coming around more often. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, he's always been involved in our kid's life, but lately he's been coming around more. He's been, texting me to check in on him, wanting pictures. Like, he's just been, a lot more involved. And, it's been really nice. It feels more like we're a family again because after the breakup, things got a little dicey, but he just seems like he's really back in it.
Okay, why did you break up?
We broke up because, it's the same kind of thing. Like, the passion had died. We were fighting all the time. We had this kid, and it brought all this extra stress into the relationship, and, he called it off.
But no, I just was watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians last night, and Scott going on vacation with, Courtney and the kids in Cabo, and is it back on or not back on?
Right.
And she was saying she's not in that headspace. He is in that headspace. What's your headspace? Is your headspace that you want it to be back on, with him? Like, you want to not only have him back more as a father, but as a boyfriend. I guess that's what I'm asking.
Yeah. Yeah, I want a family. I want us all to be together. And
so you've forgiven him for whatever reason you guys broke up about.
Yeah.
And have you communicated this to him?
Not really explicitly, but we've been doing really good lately. So I just think he knows, but I'm scared to talk to him about it. That's why I called.
Unpopular position, I'm sure, here maybe by the room, but I would suggest you just tell him this is what you want, not us call him and find out if there's anything going on. I think that's a more diplomatic approach.
Yeah, it's like we're trying to trap him or something.
No, I don't want to trap him, but I just don't, given the situation with our son, I don't want to ruin it. Like, if I'm reading it wrong, if it's me, or if there might be other girls, like, I don't know.
Okay. Well, Ryan, I think we should just call him. What?
What?
Yes.
Easy. You don't even have jeans that are covering your knees.
That's what she called for.
Hold on. Isn't he allowed to see other people right now?
Yeah, but I just can't. Like, I feel like I've been feeling this vibe from him, and I think that it's.
All right.
I think that it's there, but I don't know.
Okay, well, wait. Let's just
But what are the rules?
Before we do this, what if he sends flowers to somebody else?
He's allowed to.
He's allowed to. Like, we're not in a relationship right now.
So what if he does, though? Are you going to be...
Yeah.
I guess what are we trying to find out? So if he sends him to another girl, he's in the okay. And if he's not sending him to the other girl, he's in the okay, capital okay.
But, like, what if he sends him to me?
Well, then he's okay again. Okay, hang on for 1 second. We're going to come back. Let's just... Hold on. We'll make the call. To me, this is the strange Ryan's Roses because we have Jillian on the line. She was with her baby daddy, right?
Boyfriend. I guess baby
bad?
daddy. I don't know. It sounds a little worse.
I hear people use it as loosely.
Yeah.
All right.
It just threw me off.
All right. Well, she was with... Well, you set it up then.
Okay, so...
I'm doing this by memory.
She was with this guy for, I don't know, about a year or so. And then they had a baby. They've been broken up now. And he's back in the picture. And she's kind of liking this again.
And she wants him back more with the boy. And also, as a boyfriend, he's not...
But she hasn't communicated this to him.
Right, but we're calling him to find out if he sends the flowers to her or another woman. But it doesn't really matter because he's allowed to see other women right now.
Yeah, so if he sends them to somebody else, and then she knows the signs were wrong. All the signs that she was thinking she was seeing are not really there.
Jillian, here's what we're going to do. We're going to have Sissany call your boyfriend and offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card, right?
Yeah.
I guess that will help you out. And I mean, you sound optimistic about this. You are probably the most optimistic and the one who sound like in the best mood ever on Ryan's Roses. So we never get a chuckle on Ryan's Roses.
We really never do.
Rarely do we have a laugh. So, Jillian...
It could be great, Like, our family could be getting back together.
That's what we want. This may be a positive,
Yeah.
good Ryan's Roses. Jillian, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
I'm going to be quiet. Sissy's going to make the call. You also be quiet. Once we come on the air, we'll bring you in, okay? Very important to stay quiet. Here we go. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, is Nick there?
Yeah, this is Nick.
Hi, Nick. My name is Brittany. I'm calling from BB's Flowers. How you doing this morning?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good. So we're actually a new flower shop here in Santa Fe Springs, right on Telegraph Road across the street from the Chevron. I'm calling because we're trying to promote our delivery service. So basically, we're giving away free dozen red roses. They're absolutely free. You've been selected today to receive them, or technically you can send them to anybody that you'd like. Is this something that you'd be interested in?
Yeah, it doesn't cost anything?
Absolutely free. I don't need credit card information or billing info. We just hope that whoever you send the flowers to, they like them, and then spread the word about our new flower shop.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that'd be great. And that's that's perfect. I'm planning on proposing to my girlfriend. Can I have it done? It doesn't have to be done today, right?
You can do it whenever you want. So why don't we start with the name?
This is amazing. Yes,
Nick?
Yes, I'll marry you.
Nick. Jillian, Nick.
Explain.
Nick, it's Ryan Seacrest. I need you to know that your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now. We have your girlfriend Jillian on the line.
Oh my God.
Well, Jillian, go ahead.
We're on the radio?
Yes, sir. But Jillian, go ahead and explain to Nick why we're here.
Nick, oh my God, I've been feeling like I've been feeling like you'd been around more and that you wanted to maybe get back together, but I wasn't sure. Oh my God, yes, I'll marry you.
Okay, cool, great.
Congratulations.
Okay, cool.
Hey, thanks.
So, Nick, tell me about what you were planning on doing.
Oh, well, I was planning on doing it in like a hot air balloon, one of those little hot air balloon breakfast kind of trip.
You know I'm afraid of heights, Nick.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, I know you're afraid of heights, but I mean, marriage is scary. So, that.
Well, that's not the way you start.
I kind of hate it. I think that's kind of cute.
So, just so we're clear, Nick, you've just proposed to Jillian. You have not been as much in the lives of your son and Jillian, but you're ready to take it on for the rest of your life. That's a great step.
Oh, thanks. Thanks.
Why the change of heart, Nick?
I just thought maybe it was the time to do something like that.
I kind of feel like let's just stop asking questions and let this be the most bestest, happiest Ryan's Roses Everest. I picture you both.
Thank you very much.
Jillian, I picture you both, you and Nick. I picture you right now. I'm closing my eyes.
Okay.
I picture you both on a horseback right now. Your son is right next to you in a sidecar, and you're riding off into the sunset.
Sidecar.
Yeah. You can't put that little kid, 18 months on the back of a real horse. Sisney, what do you know about parenting?
He can't be in a baby Bjorn?
What? Sisney, listen, equestrian and parenting, that's my category, okay? That's my corner. Good luck. Congratulations. New couple on Ryan's Roses that's getting married.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
I kind of feel like we screwed Nick.
Totally messed up his proposal.
Screwed his proposal up. That was your fault. I said not a good idea. All right, it's time for Ryan's Roses. So here is the deal. Let me read this email to you. And if you've got kids, you may have been through something similar to this, where your kid hears something, they repeat it, and you can't figure out where they learned it, but it's not good.
Mm-hmm.
It says, Dear Ryan, my son asked me a very disturbing question over breakfast the other day. He asked me what the word stunning means. He proceeded to tell me that he heard Dad use that word while talking to another woman. They were out and stopped for coffee and hot chocolate and stuff. And my son said he talked to her for a long time, and he heard him saying she was stunning. I need to know who this woman is. Shauna in Southgate. So question, if a guy says to a woman, oh, you look stunning, is that not just a compliment, or is that beyond a compliment?
Oof, it depends on the context, and it depends on the tone he was using. There's a lot of different variables that can go into this.
It could just be a nice compliment.
I would agree with that. I mean, I see very nice men, and they say it in a genuine way. That's the trick. If it's genuine, like, oh, you're very stunning. See that tone? Harmless. But if it's something like I'm looking you up and down and saying it, not so harmless.
Those
anymore.
Are stunning strappy heels. Is that a 6.5 or 7?
See, that's harmless.
Fine, right? Like no one's taking that as a threat.
Very, very non-threatening.
Yes,
very non-threatening.
Exactly.
I think if you're a guy and you give a compliment to a woman and then you add a detailed fashion statement to that, zero threat.
I think that's only you that does that, though.
No. I have another friend of mine who does that.
Okay, you and your other friend.
Yeah, Reagan, you know who you are. All right, so let's get Shauna on the line from Southgate. She's the one that wrote in. So, Shauna, we're having this debate. Is stunning really a threatening word or not? Are you terribly disturbed by that? Because it could be just a compliment.
I don't know. I mean, my husband's never called me stunning to my face, so.
Herein lies the jealousy.
Yeah, that's a problem.
So if he has never said it to you, then he's been hiding in his back pocket and threw it out just to this random person. That's your
Yeah,
concern.
and it had to. I mean, there's no way that Braden would make that word up or hear it on like Sesame Street or something. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh, no, they don't use stunning on lavish. They use lavish.
I don't think so.
Strappy? Not strappy either. All right.
I don't think so.
How long you been married?
Okay, we've been married for 7 years, together for 10.
All right, Shauna.
Yeah.
Will you just say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is on Kiss FM?
Sure. You have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, so we're going to make this phone call to your husband. Now, Patty is out on maternity leave, so Tanya's going to come in and make the phone call right now.
Okay, thanks for doing this.
Okay, you're welcome. Let's see what we can find out here. All right, good luck.
Hello.
Hi, is this Jason?
Yeah.
Hi, Jason. My name's Tiffany. I'm calling from Susie's Flowers. We're just down the street on Atlantic Avenue. Thanks for taking my call.
Yeah.
I just wanted to offer you a free dozen roses. We're doing this promo to get ready for Valentine's Day, and we just want you to share if you have a good experience. But I want to offer you a free dozen roses. I don't need any information from you. I just need a name of the person you want to send them to, a little note, and then the address that you want me to send them to.
And it's free?
Completely free. I swear there's nothing like weird.
$60 to deliver it, but the flowers are free or something?
No delivery
Okay.
fee. I promise. You don't even have to give me any credit card information. Nothing.
All right. Sure. Yeah. What do I need to do?
Okay, so give me and you wanted 12 red roses?
Sure. Yeah,
Awesome.
that
So can I
sounds
get the name?
Yeah. Shauna is my wife.
Shauna, how do you spell that?
It's SHAWNA.
Awesome. And what do you want to put on the note?
Just put we're doing all right. Love Jason.
Awesome.
Jason, it's Ryan Seacrest and Alex who's with me. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Need you to know that. We have your wife, Shauna, on the line. I'm curious about a lot of things, one of which is she had us call you because she's concerned that you're cheating on her. Can I tell you why?
I'm trying to process what's happening right now.
Your son, Braden, asked her what the word stunning means, and then Braden said you were out getting coffee and hot chocolate, and you told another woman that she was stunning. So, do you remember that?
Yes, I do.
And why did you say that to another woman? What inspired that?
There was this woman, Teresa. I know her. Shauna met her before. It's through a mutual friend. We were at a party.
You said Teresa? I don't know anyone named Teresa.
What, did you just run into this woman randomly at the coffee shop?
Yes, and you have met her. It was at Brad's party. We talked a little while. She's, for whatever it's worth, like completely down in the dumps and going through this like breakup thing. And I know her ex, and then I just kind of thought I'd cheer her up, and I did make that comment.
I've never met this person. And
So, Jason, you said this to her to boost her spirits, but meant nothing by it. Sounds like you're friendly with her. Have you ever messed around with her?
No, I don't have her information. I don't know her. No, I know my friend first, and I know her from a few of the parties my friends had. The last party, Shauna was with me, and we talked all together.
Babe, I haven't met her. I have never heard of a Teresa. I would know who I would talk to at a party.
We could go back and forth about this. She was there, and you met her. You might not
All right,
have,
so Jason,
you might not have connected in the most wonderful.
What was that?
Way.
Why did you say on the? Hold on. Why did you say on the card we're doing all right? That's not a great statement to make when you're sending roses.
We've had a few little like arguments lately, and so that's why I wrote that.
Okay,
Because
so
we are doing all right.
You're not making your wife feel secure in your relationship. She thinks that you're cheating on her. Are you?
Clearly. No.
Are you?
No, absolutely not. No.
Okay, then I'm not comfortable with what's happening with you and this Teresa. If you were unattached, is she someone you would find attractive and be interested in?
No, in fact, like this is why if Shauna can remember who she is, I don't want to say anything mean, but she's like clearly not a threat in any way.
Well, why don't you guys, hey, Shauna, why don't you meet Teresa? Maybe you can tell when you meet Teresa if there's anything there.
That's fine by me. Again, by the way. Right.
And to be productive while we're here, Shauna, you have to figure out if you believe your husband or not. But what is missing? Why, Shauna, you're clearly not getting something in your relationship. So what is it that you're not getting?
I don't know. Like, I didn't really realize it, but I heard that word stunning coming out of Braden's mouth, and I was like, it would feel nice to hear something like that once in a while, you know, like from the man I love and choose to share my life with and build a family with.
So there's the problem, Jason. Here's what you're not giving your wife that you were easily giving someone that you don't know that well, that knows your friend who's whatever they're at.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to let you guys go and figure this out. But my advice, Shauna, would be meet Teresa. And my advice, Jason, would be to step up the compliments with your wife and give some more security to her in their relationship. Good luck, guys.
Ugh.
So she's a kind of a borderline stranger, and he says you look stunning to cheer her up. But yet to be nice or cheer his wife up, he says, we're doing all right.
Yeah. You know,
he's just not good at being him or what he should be.
I feel bad for almost both parties in the situation. Honestly, like maybe listen, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt for this argument. I feel bad for Shauna because she's clearly, like you said, not being emotionally fed in this relationship. She's seeing that her husband's giving other women compliments, but she's not really getting that. And that does wear on you. I've been there before. It's not the best feeling in the world.
Yeah,
but
it's not good.
I feel bad for him in a sense because it looks like he's trying. There's clearly some, I don't know.
I don't think he's trying. But I will say this. If you are listening and you heard that call and you're in a situation that is definitely dire and worse than that, and you've got more information leading to why your spouse may be cheating on you, that's the call we need to make.
Yeah.
That's what Ryan's Roses is. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Ryan and Ellen, I was really uncomfortable with the way my husband interacted with a female coworker at an event we were at a few months ago for work for him. After that night, he started getting a lot of late-night texts from her. He said it was just work stuff. After that, it seemed to get better, get quiet. But then the other night, I went into his phone, and I noticed he had two different texting conversations with his friend Tim, who everyone calls TJ. Oh. Here's where it gets interesting. She says there was one labeled TJ in the Rolodex, and then another text conversation under Tim. And so she goes in and she reads the text. TJ is her.
Oh, no.
He changed the name of the phone to the guy TJ, and so she's livid about it. She goes in, she reads the text. They were mostly work-related, but at one point she did offer to make him dinner. She goes, I'm sick to my stomach, thinking that he's seeing her behind my back. I don't know what to do. I'm calling you. Please call him.
Flag on the play, Ryan.
Joanna, the feeling you had in your gut when you realized that he had changed her name to a dude's name in the Rolodex, and then when you saw that she wanted to make him dinner, is awful, right? Awful.
It's sick to my stomach.
And did you say, does he know that you are onto him and that you've read the text yet?
Yeah, I told him, and he even had like a little, like one of the little smiley face emoticons next to the name, and that's why it stuck out. And I asked him, and he's like, "Oh, that's just my friend Tim." And
Joanna,
am I the stupid one?
No, I need to know no more, except for how long you guys have been together.
For like over 3 years.
Okay, and what's this other girl's name?
Cassandra.
Okay. And do you guys have kids?
Yes, we have 2 kids.
We're in Ryan's Roses. We've got a marriage of 3 years and something going on with a coworker here. So Joanna from Pasadena said that she didn't feel good about this relationship she thought might be happening with her husband and one of his coworkers. She goes to see that there's a text conversation going on between them late at night. Then that dies. That goes away. But that only is because he changed her name in his phone to be a guy's name. She goes in to look at the guy's name in his Rolo. It's her. She reads the text, mostly about work, but clearly he changed the name that was Cassandra to TJ in the phone. So he's trying to cover up something, and she sees one text where she, Cassandra, under TJ in the phone, invites him to come have dinner that she's going to make for him.
No.
So that's kind of where we left it with Joanna. and you have 2 kids, 3 years of marriage. And just so we're clear, if people are just coming into this, when you asked him about all of this, he said what?
Well, he finally admitted that it was Cassandra.
Okay.
And so that's where I'm thinking, you know.
Then when you said to him, husband, why did you change Cassandra's name to TJ in the phone? What did he say?
He said that he was tired of me bugging him about it, and he knows that, you know, he still has to have conversations with the person that he works with.
So you're the reason why he has to lie about who he's texting with because you're bugging him.
You don't need us. Your husband is doing something behind your back, period. I don't know if he's cheating on you, but he's doing something behind your back.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. Let's call him. So I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Yes, you have my permission to call.
On Kiss FM.
On Kiss FM.
All right. So Patty's coming in. Here she is. All right. Sit right there. So Patty's going to offer him some roses, and we're going to find out who he sends them to and then what he writes on the card.
And the card, right?
Well, yeah, Cassandra's the other woman from work that he changed to TJ.
Are we going to theme out the card?
Yeah, I think so. Patty, yeah?
Ready.
Good luck. Here we go.
Hi, this is Martin. How can I help you?
Martin, hi. My name is Patty. I'm calling from Blossoms and More. How are you?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. I'm calling because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. They're completely free, and you can send them to whoever you want. This morning, I don't need any information from you. I just opened my flower shop, and I'm offering 5 customers the chance to send flowers to whoever they want today at no charge, all on me. Just for in return, go either to my Yelp or my Facebook page and do a quick review on the service.
Okay, so you are new, because I haven't heard of you before. I do a lot of events catering, and I haven't heard of the shop before.
No, I'm completely new. I just opened maybe probably 2 weeks ago, and I'm just promoting it, and I'm trying to get as many people to know about the shop. I'm trying to get as many people to know about it on social media. And I feel like this is a good way to do it by offering people a free bouquet, free service for someone that they want to send flowers to.
Okay, that's great.
So let me, we have 4 bouquet themes that I can offer at no charge for you, and send them to whoever you want. And the ones I have is I love you, congratulations, thinking of you, and get well soon.
I'd like to send the ones that say, I love you to my wife.
To your wife. And what's your name?
Joanna.
Joanna?
Yeah, just Joanna, I love you, Martin.
Can you hold on for 1 second? Let me make sure I have the that bouquet. Give me 1 second, okay?
Okay, sure.
Thank you.
Thank you. I was writing on this.
Yeah.
Patty, put him on hold. Joanna?
Yes?
So we have to go back to him right away. Do you want us to come in and say that you've set him up here or not? Because he just sent you the flowers. Do you want me to ask him what's going on or not?
Yes, because this is...
Okay, Martin, Martin, hold on. Martin.
Yes, hello.
Martin, it's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen Kay.
Hi, Martin.
Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Your wife, Joanna's on the other line, whom you just heard. She's asked us to call you because she thinks that you're cheating on her with Cassandra at work. What's going on?
Baby, you have been lying to me for I don't know how long. I mean, I'm sick to my stomach right now. This is...
What's going on with you and Cassandra from work?
Absolutely nothing.
Why did you change? Okay, she told us that you changed her name in your phone to TJ, who's a guy friend of yours. Why did you do that?
For exactly this reason. I know that Joanna gets upset when I have to talk to women who I work with.
Come on. You are not being serious. Martin, you're going to change the name to a dude's name and not think that that is the massivest, most massive, biggest red flag of flags?
Look, I know it's suspicious, but if she knew, she just can't stand it. I can tell her 1,000 times. She just does flowers.
Okay, hold on. So Martin, Joanna told us that she saw a text under that name TJ, which is Cassandra, of her inviting you to dinner that she's going to make for you. What's that? What's that about?
Yeah, what's that about?
I don't even remember that text. I have no idea.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that's convenient.
See, that's what he does, and then he turns it around on me that I'm crazy.
No, Martin, do you not understand that the second you change the name to a guy's name in your phone, you're guilty of hiding something from your wife? You get that concept, right?
I am hiding nothing. That all I am doing, I have to text Cassandra. We have early morning events that we have to prepare for. There's nothing going on. I love you, Joanna. I love you with all my heart. There's nothing happening.
You're lying.